Okay, so back to these rules. Okay, my electricity got cut off today. Surprise, surprise. Is anyone surprised? No, me neither. Anyway, so we'll get to the corporate crap later. You got the gist. Okay, there's a couple more things. Check this out. So, what goes into an individual's body is their choice. Period. I'm not gonna tell fuck. You want to do this or that or whatever? I'm not gonna tell you not to. Like, it's your body. Do what the fuck you want. Except, the needle. Stay away from it. Not good. Not good. Just not good for you. Your body has a built-in filtration system. When you shoot that shit in your veins, it bypasses the filtration system. It's not good. Not good. It's just not good. Don't do it. If you do, I just recommendation. Don't do it. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, I put on there no intravenous recreational drugs. Recommendation. Don't do it. It's just not good. Your body has a filtration system in every other orifice except the way, but most ways your body's filters the shit out. But when you shoot something up, it's just not good. There's everything goes right into your bloodstream. It's just not smart. Like any impurity, anything, you piece of dirt, fuzz, whatever. Like it's just not a good thing to do. Anyway, do 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 do. Hard to read. What the hell? I kind of scribbled this down. How about no vaccinations? No vaccinations of any kind. Fuck your vaccines. Vaccines are a scam. Period. Anything that they say they're preventing with a vaccine, humans been surviving for like hundreds of thousands of years without them. Every once in a while, a bug goes around. For the most part, it just takes out like susceptible people, which usually aren't much until all this pharma crap came around. Pretty much any disease can be fixed naturally. They just suppress it. Why do you think Rockefeller came up with, pharma? All the vaccines, all the pharma crap, it's all based on petroleum. It's all made out of petroleum products. Why is that? He found the Standard Oil. Surprise, surprise. He found a way to sell byproducts to your ass and charge you out the ass for them. And then suppressed holistic stuff. Holistic stuff. It's been around for thousands of years. Been working for thousands of years. Oh, we're not going to do this thing that works. Why did all the Native Americans start dying when all these people came over from Europe? Because they didn't have much disease. They didn't have much disease around. They caught a sniffle once in a while, some hay fever. They had something for it. No big deal. Period. That's why holistic's the way to go. There's a plant for everything. A combination of plants. Eat this, do that. Sit in hot water, then jump in cold water. Blah, blah, blah. Hot blanket. All that shit. It's been around forever. Hot toddies. Kids teething. Fuck Orajel. You don't need Orajel. A little bit of whiskey on there. It's been going around forever. It ain't gonna hurt the baby. Like a little drop of whiskey on their gums. It's been working for fucking ever. It doesn't, you're not getting the kid drunk. It sanitizes their gums. Kills the pain some. They get a little pissed off at first. Like, oh, it burns, but then it helps, and they go to sleep. Do that a few times, the tooth pops out. Ta-da! Problem solved. You don't need all these fucking chemicals and shit. There's been shit around forever. Why do they suppress it? Because it's free. You got the shit in your house. You got the shit in your backyard. That's why. Anyway. No unelected. What does it say? Basically, No unelected secret societies, basically. These little clubs that get together in back rooms and form their little conspiracies, such as what created our wonderful Federal Reserve. You know, look up the monster from Jekyll Island. Look it up. Tells the whole story. No, we're not doing that. We have a thing that works. You're not going to go hide in some secret room and get all together and come up with a way to fuck up what's already working. I mean, we were good before that. Fuck that. We're not doing that no more. Okay? Well, that's stupid. Like, why would you do that? You know, everything's cool. Everything's fine. People's making money. They're buying houses. They're buying cars. They got property. They're happy. They're making families. Oh, can't have that. Can't have that. You know, these people work hard. The mechanics just want to be mechanics. The landscapers are just happy being landscapers. The fucking, I don't know. You know what I'm saying. You know, the people that make clothes, they're just happy making clothes. That's what they do. They're too happy. You know, we got to capitalize on this shit. No, we're not doing that. Period. How about no sexual-based contracts, okay, beyond 1 year. Must be mutually beneficial, never predatory. If you wanna start it up again after that year, go for it. Go for it. It's about the whole marriage for life thing. You're stuck in it, and blah 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 blah. Everybody's fucking miserable. We gotta stay together for the fucking kids. The kids are unhappy. Toxic environment, but we're stuck together because the priest said so. You know, and whatever. That's stupid. You know, that's stupid. Like. It's stupid. Don't do that. Like, no, you know, like, I don't know, like prostitution contracts, stripper contracts. Like, okay, you want to do this, do that. You're signing on. We own you for 5 years. You're gonna do your thing, but we're gonna take 80% of your fucking money and make you miserable on top. That shit don't fly. You know, I ain't got nothing against a stripper. Like, I've been to strip clubs, so as long as they're done right, it ain't a bad thing. Some chicks just like it. You know, like, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't have a bad time. You know, when you're 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, shit like that, it's a thing. You know, you go to them a few times, you know, the chicks are there, they got their bodies all, yeah, whatever. You know, it's a phase. You go a few times, you check it out, you have fun, but you spend too fucking much money. And you're like, man, I'm good, blah, blah, blah. Checked out the strip clubs a few times, blah, blah, blah. But when these girls get signed into these contracts and they get stuck, and then they end up getting trafficked and all that, that's how that happens. A lot of the time, that don't fly no more. Okay? Not doing that. No restrictions on freedom of movement or travel for adults over 18 years old. Permission to enter another country. Okay, this is not a one world, one size fits all. Everybody's the same government. Everybody's the same culture. Anogamous, just like autonomous fucking. You've seen the South Park episode where everybody's the same color, bald head, but we're not going to do that. You can still have, you know, this country, that country, this country. It's just going to be a little bit better. You know, a little bit better. You know, we're not going to say that you got to have this and this and this and this and this and that and this and that, and then go here and here, this and that, and just to take a fucking vacation. You know, you don't own that. You know, if I want to come visit, I'll come visit. As long as my shit's legit, I ain't going to do no damage. That's how tourism's made. You know, that's how tourism money's made. You know? Or to say, once you come in here, you know, you go dark and you're stuck here for indefinitely. You know, that, no. Like, if you want to leave and go visit somewhere and come back, go for it. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. You know, we've already had IDs and driver's licenses and stuff like that. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. You're 18 years old. You know, mommy and daddy kicks you a little cash to go on vacation. We're not going to make you jump through 89 fucking hoops. to go here, if you want to go on like a tour here, here, and here, you don't have to go through this paperwork, this paperwork, this paperwork, this shit for that country and that country and that. It's just going to be a blanket system. A blanket system that's real fucking simple. Real simple system. You know, we know who you are. We know you're coming, all that stuff. You get the pass. Take your little trip. Little pre-planning. It's not that freaking hard. Like these damn bureaucrats and politicians make shit harder than it has to be. Why? Duh. Do we have to do the math on that? Because they can tax you every fucking step of the way. That's why. It's stupid. It's stupid. The IDs will be free. And it ain't going to be no fucking mark of the beast, tattoo kind of crap. Nothing like that. That they say in the Bible and stuff like that. That's a fucking hack. You're taking your advice off the people that put this book together that did the Inquisition. They did the Inquisition. Okay? That's the people you're taking your advice from. Okay? Why does the Catholic Church have all the Gnostic stuff? All the historical cultural stuff from all the cultures and all the stuff, all the real history 500 feet below the Vatican behind bulletproof glass, nobody in, nobody out. What they trying to hide? What they trying to hide? I think everybody knows at this point. Why are the Gnostics such heretics? Gnostics, gnosis, it means knowledge. It's not, I went to church and this guy told me something. I blindly believe what he says just because he's wearing a fancy costume. No. Gnosis means knowledge. Gnostic Christians. It's not blind faith. It's knowledge. They knew what was up. You know? They knew what was up. They built the Library of Alexandria. It had 3 million scrolls in it. 3 million scrolls. They hadn't invented book binding and crap like that yet. 3 million scrolls in that library. Too much information. The peasants are getting too powerful. They know what's going on. They know we're on bullshit now. It's starting to catch on. They know what happened. Oh, nope. Burn it down. But take the good shit out of there first. Take the stuff we can use first. Then burn it down. And they're all heretics. Send them to caves. Like, it's a no-brainer. Why are they so heretical? Why are they heretic? Gnosis means knowledge. That's it. What's wrong with knowledge? What's wrong with real knowledge? Tell me what's wrong with that. I know what's wrong with that. Anyone with a brain knows. Anyone with a brain knows what's wrong with that. Knowledge is power. Facts. Knowledge is power. Real, true, fact-based, provable knowledge is power. And what they were doing, these heretical Gnostic Christians, what they were doing, they were putting real knowledge into the minds of the people. They weren't preaching it to them, nothing like that. They were just letting people come in and read the shit. You got a question? We got a few dudes in here to stand around and tell you about it. We'll explain it to you. That's what was happening. It was like the most badass library ever. They had to shut that shit down because the Romans came down. They checked out what the Pharisees were doing. They're like, hey, man, these motherfuckers got it made, dude. Like, that's a good-ass idea. We're just going to take that idea and tweak it a little bit. Make it a little bit worse. That way we can do worse and more fucked up shit. That's what happened. That's how the Catholic Church came around. We're going to call it the universal religion. Put a nice friendly name on it. Y'all are taking your advice from the wrong book. You want some real knowledge? Look up Mark Passio. WhatOnEarthIsHappening.com. He's got podcast after podcast on there. I've been saying it forever. Like for a long time. Check him out. You'll never get tired. You know, you'll never run out of shit from him. He sat around for, I think, like 3 freaking years straight, reading nothing but not books on this stuff. And he's got kind of a no nonsense, I don't give a fuck about your feelings approach. This is facts. This is bullshit. But he's right. Like, you can't argue with what he says. So, You want to get the lowdown on what they hid from you. You know, there's some good stuff in the Bible. You know, I ain't gonna lie. There's some good stuff in there. A lot of little memes and bullshit. The incarnate angel line. You know, it's in there. It's in there. You have entertained angels unawares, but it also says don't give them any credit. Like don't give them any positive reinforcement. None of that. Why? Well, why would they say that? That's so fucking stupid. That doesn't make any fucking sense. These souls are coming in to help you. But don't help them. Don't help them at all. Don't say, hey man, thanks for that. Don't, hey man, whatever. Don't, hey chick, thanks for that. Don't do that. Why would they say that? Because they knew. They knew. They know and they knew that these souls come in to help out. And they drop knowledge. They got access to stuff that, you know, they got talents, abilities, all kinds of stuff that other people don't have. They're just a different kind of rank. They knew that. They had no answer for it. And there's a lot of stuff in the Bible that was inserted in there to circumvent all the people that are actually helping you out. They're heretics. They're evil. They're wrong. They're demons. They're this. They're the fucking demons. They're the demons. But they're calling the people that are helping you out demons and heretics and evil and wrong. Why would they do that? It keeps them in power. It keeps them in power. It keeps you putting money in the basket. Keeps you going to confession. Keeps you going to confession. Why the fuck do you need a middleman to tell God your sins or whatever? You know, if you sin against somebody, go say, hey man, I fucked up. I fucked up. I sinned. I don't even like. I fucked up. I wronged you. Okay. How can I make it right? They'll tell you. You know, I fucked up. I did a job for you. I got hasty. It fucked up. You know, the hole came down in the wall. Whatever. I fucked up. My bad. You know, that's my bad. I apologize. How can I fix it? Well, it'd be nice, you know, you fix it and blah, 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 blah. No problem. Fix it. Done. It's gone. Why you got to go to this priest in a little box and tell him what you did? That old song, Take Me to Church. I'll tell you my sins so you can sharpen your knife. That's a very poignant lyric because that's exactly what they're doing. When he says, oh, I absolve you, it's forgotten. No, it is not. No, it is not. They're recording what you're saying. And they're going to use it against you to keep you trapped. To keep you trapped in their little system. I'll get on about that. A lot of people have talked about this. Facts is facts. Beliefs is beliefs. Religion is a lie. It's a flat out lie. It's a flat out fucking lie. Religion was a made up concept. There ain't no religion in the heavens. There ain't no religion there. There ain't none of that. There's right, there's wrong. It's called natural law. This is cool. This is not. This is good. This is bad. This helps. This hurts. This is a good thing. This is a bad thing. This is manipulative bullshit. This is helpful prodding along. You know? Like you do with a kid. Like in the martial arts community. You know, you walk into a dojo. You're signing on with the guy running that dojo. I'm going to let you just to fucking do what you want with me. Because I know as you teach me this stuff, it's going to be painful. It's going to suck. You're going to make me do shit I don't really want to do. You know, I'm going to do a bunch of shit. I'm going to be tired. I'm going to be hurting. And then you're going to call me a pussy and make me do more. It's going to piss me, blah, blah, blah. You know what you're signing on for. But you stick around. I mean, there's not prison bars that come down when you walk in there. You know, that's helpful. Yeah. Am I going to manipulate you a little bit? Am I going to make you do stuff you don't want to do? Yeah. Am I going to push your limits? Yeah. But that's what you want me to do. That's what you're signing on for. This religion thing is, all these religions have the same theme. You're born into it. You don't get a choice. You're born into it. You don't get no choice. There ain't no choice. You're born into it. This is this, that is that. And it always has something to do with you got to pay some money. You got to pay some kind of stipend. You gotta, you gotta, you gotta give your worship to the leader. You know, I don't want worshipped. Like these dojo guys don't want worshipped. Like there's not very many like people in the military that say, "Oh man, I really want to worshipped." Like none of that crap. Why is it always with these organized religions? It's the same thing. Why is it always the same theme? Just a different, a different color. I mean, a lot of them have some truth in them, some real shit in them, but you always got to pay you always got to give them something to get that little nugget, Oh, that's the guy right there. Yeah, give him something to get that nugget. That's how he stays in power. That's how he stays living in the fat, nice house and doing whatever the fuck he wants. Because they rigged it from the beginning. From the beginning. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Natural law. Look it up. All this shit's based in natural law. All these rules are based in natural law. How the universe functions. Period. Okay? What else here? Okay, we got that page. It's real simple. It's a few pages, but it's a start. Okay, that's for later. Let me see here. Okay. No chemical, genetically modified, or bioengineered food ingredients beyond natural selective processes. Okay? That makes sense. Monsanto. You ever seen wheat growing on a beach? You ever walked on the beach and say, hey man, check out this wheat? No. It grows in certain environments for a reason. It sucks the nutrients out of the environment. Ta-da, you get good grain. This Monsanto type crap, done. Not doing that. It's stupid. Why would you do that? I mean, selective breeding processes, like these plants over here are doing real good. These plants suck. So we're going to take these plants and these plants over here that are doing good, put them together, see what happens, and they naturally work it out through natural biological. All it is smart. It's just smart. Like that's all it is. But to actually alter the genetic code, the code is there for a reason, because it works. It's worked forever. Why we gotta fuck with it now? Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. Okay. No cutting or removal of flesh from yourself except for harmful blemishes. Period. Tattoos, it's a gray area. Okay, but actually like the cutting and the digging and all that, what's her name? Abramovich types. That's dark shit. It leads you to a dark place. It's not good. Get your ears pierced. Do that kind of shit. Cultures have been doing that shit for a long, long time. But like, yeah, they do it for a reason. But there's some stuff that's just not good to do. It opens up doorways to dark shit, leads you down a dark path. If you're in that bad of a place, there's better ways to get around that. But getting a tattoo, no big deal. I got tattoos. And I'm probably going to get more. I know I'm going to get more. That's a different animal altogether. It's your body. Do what you want with it. But like, pain, you're just like evil intent, like digging shit out of you and slicing and cutting and hacking and No, don't do that. Don't do that. It's not smart. It leads you down. They tell you to do that shit for a reason. You are binding yourself to something bad. You're binding yourself to a bad energy. A bad energy that they already cut a deal with. They already cut a deal with that bad energy. Okay? So they're trying to get you to do that shit so they get a little fucking cut from them. They get a little bit more power. They get a little of this, a little bit of that. While you suffer and you go deeper down into a dark hole. I'm telling you this shit for a reason. I'm telling you this shit for a reason. Don't do it. Don't do it. you got some teen angst, some mixed up hormones, you're depressed because your girlfriend left, all that crap. There's better ways than that. Okay? There's a saying that goes around. Before you declare yourself mentally ill or clinically depressed or anything like that, ask yourself first, are you in fact just surrounded by assholes? Is it you or is it them? Most of the time it's them. You know, it's the kid that's getting bullied and fucked with and treated like shit everywhere he or she goes or whatever. They're the ones cutting and doing that shit. They got nowhere to go with the pain. Where are they going to go? They go within. They do it to themselves. It's a scam. It's Catholic crap. That's where it comes from. Like, and worse. There's worse than Catholic even, but Catholic is the big giant fucking animal, basically. That's where it comes from. That's what happens. Don't do it. It's not good. You're feeling that way? By the time we get this all worked out, none of that shit's going to be a problem anyway. None of that shit's really going to be a problem anyway. You know? We got better ways to do things than how it's been going. And this is how. It's a start. A lot of people know it. They know what's up. Okay? Okay. How about this? No worshiping. Don't worship. Okay? Ceremonies of thanks and praise, things like that have been around a long time that work. Thanks and praise and stuff like that. Good thing. Do it. You know, such and such entities been benevolent, helped us out, all that crap. So, you know, in our culture, we have a day where we have a dinner and all that. We honor him and all that, or her, whatever. That's cool. I mean, that don't hurt nothing. That's just giving props to something, you know, that's done you right. But to actually think that you have to worship something, you have to just give everything to it and worshiping. No, no. Like, praising something is one thing. Worshiping something is another. There's a reason why worship, came about. You're getting mass groups of people to give away their power to you, and it pumps you up and all this crap. It's not good. It's not a good thing. Don't do it. Praising, worshiping, giving respect and props, honors and stuff like that. That's a different thing altogether. You know, that's a different thing altogether. So that stuff's cool. But worship ceremonies and crap like that, like, it leads you to a bad place. It leads you to a bad place. You're giving your soul energy to somebody else. For no other reason than they tricked you into doing it. Don't do that. It's stupid. Okay? Yeah, praise, display praise, respect, gratitude. Yeah, that's okay. You know, this chick did this thing, man. She's a fucking hero. You know, all that crap. We're gonna have a fucking, we're all gonna get together in the fucking tent and have a party and all that shit to celebrate the cool thing she did. Yeah, that's okay. Do that. I mean, why not? Okay, so anyway, or he or whatever. You know, okay. How about no harmful hygiene products? Okay, a lot of you been putting poison on yourselves. Straight up poisons from the guys that are selling you the vaccines, you dumbasses. Sorry to be frank. You know, sorry to be frank. But if you look at the label and it says like propylene hydroxyl fucking acid oil, burn your freaking kidneys out stuff, don't do that. Like, it's not smart. Okay, yeah, this and this. It says cancer in the ingredients. You know, like, don't do that. There's better ways to do makeup. There's better ways to do shampoo. Okay? And the people that know. They know what ones are good and what ones are not. Okay? Back in the day, they used to put the elites, the royal, they put arsenic on their fucking faces to make rosy cheeks or whatever. You can do the same damn thing with berries. But they're using arsenic. It's the same theme today. Some people will sell you some shit that's made out of plants and berries and shit like that. Does the exact same thing. Exact same thing. Typically, it even looks better and it even makes your skin better. Okay? And there's other companies that'll sell you this shit that is just full of shit you don't even want to know that's in there. Okay? And it's poisoning you. That's what it's doing. It's poisoning you. You look pretty for a little while, but you're getting poisoned and you're getting cancer and all this crap. So people that know. So we're going to go that route. We're going to go natural route on hygiene products and stuff like that. I mean, there's some chemicals that they look like they're chemically names. You know, that's just science. If you look into it, all it is just different molecules and stuff. It's just the scientific name for the chemical and all that crap. If you do your research, it's really not that bad for you. It's just made anyway and blah, 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 blah. You know, that kind of crap is okay. But there's some chemicals, forever chemicals, like anything that's a forever chemical, just the name itself, forever chemical. You put it on your body, you put it in your body. It's a forever chemical. It's never getting out. Well, if it's never getting out of your body, what is it doing? What is it doing if it's never getting out of your body? Like, what do you think? Do the math on that. So no to that, yes to this. It's a no-brainer. Okay? Okay, let's see. No adversarial rituals. It's a no-brainer. Like hate rituals, dark magic, black magic over innocent people and crap. Okay, that guy's a really good artist. Okay, I'm not that good of an artist. Okay, I'm good at this stuff over here, but I'm not that good of an artist. So I'm going to do black magic rituals that are based in hate and envy and jealousy to kill that guy's creativity and give it to me. No, we're not doing that no more. Outlawed. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. But there's also rituals that are like healing rituals. They're healing rituals. They're based in positive vibes. You know, stuff like that. You know, there's rituals that are founded upon like raising the growth rate of plants. Oh my gosh, that's such a bad thing. Don't do that. You know, don't do that. Why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you do that? Okay, you're doing this ritual. It's beneficial to the environment around you, which benefits you. The animals are happy all around. If the animals are happy all around, it's usually a pretty good fucking sign, right? Like, you know, there's other rituals that when these rituals take place, everything fucking dies. It's a no-brainer. This works. This is good. This is not. Okay, it's a no-brainer. Like, no hatred or malice. You know, don't be hating. Stop hating. Don't hate on me for what I got. Don't have malice for me for what I got, or her over there for what she's got. Oh, I'm only 5'2", but she's 5'8". So I'm going to project all this hatred onto her because I'm a blonde and she's a brunette. Because he has better triceps, but I got better calves. But instead, I'm going to all this hatred and malice and try to destroy this dude because he's got better biceps. I got better calves, but he's got better biceps, so fuck him. I'm going to turn everything against it. No, why would you do that? It's fucking you up and it's fucking him up. It's fucking you up and it's fucking her up. Stop doing that. You know, there's certain things that are to be hated. Okay? Have malice for the baby eaters, the baby rapers. You know, the human trap, the people, all that kind of the crap like that. Oh, I hate that shit. You know, even I hate that shit. So yeah, just hate it out of existence. I don't give a fuck. You know, like, yeah. But the people that are into there's people that are going to take care of those sorts of things for us. It's already been happening, you know. It's already been happening. People to take care of those types of people. You know, we're going to, like I said in other videos, we're going to take this group of people and just, you're not welcome here no more. You know, like, you are the ones, you know, there's always that scene. Everything's going good. Everything's going good at the party, at the business. These 1, 2, 3 fuckers come around and they just fuck everything up. Immediately, everything's fucked up. And they're doing it on purpose. Yeah, we don't need that around. Like, we were good before y'all showed up. Everything was going good before, I mean, like, these two people showed up and everything got shitty. And it happens over and over and over and over and over again. But if they get checked on it, they start crying and whining and boo-hoo-hoo. I have feelings. I didn't mean to do it. If you didn't mean to do it, why do you keep doing it? You know, we're not buying that shit no more. Don't fly. Okay? No bullying. Okay? No bullying. Period. No bullying. You're not going to bully me into something. Okay? If you give me a suggestion, hey, man, you might want to do this. You might want to do that. And, I mean, like, yeah, you walk into you got wrestling practice, or yeah, your coach is kind of an asshole. He's a bully. But you're not leaving. You show up every day for a reason because he's bullying you into getting better. Your lifting coach, he's bullying you, and that's different. You know, but when these little cliquies of bitches and cliquies of dudes and then they start bullying the nerd because he's smarter than them, you know, or whatever, or the kid that's a little different, the artsy-fartsy girl, you know, they're not all that artsy-fartsy. They're gymnastic types. They're this type, but they're not artsy-fartsy. So they turn and they're jealous and they turn on the artsy-fartsy kid. They bullied the fuck out of him to make him feel bad for being artsy-fartsy. Like, no, that's stupid. Don't do that. And there will be repercussions if you do. Facts. Okay? No mockery of another. We're just not going to mock people anymore. Okay? We're just not going to do that anymore. All this stuff leads to bad shit. There's a reason why the world got real fucked up. Because of this type of shit. To stand there and mock someone's suffering. Look at them, they fucked up. Like, they fucked up. They fucked up. They spent all that time working on that car to race that guy, and it blew up on the track. Ha ha. Like, and then you just never let it go. And you're an ass. You're all assholes to them. And no. Hey, man, like, your shit fucked up. You worked on it. That's part of the learning process. Help the guy out. You know, help the chick out. Show them what went wrong. But that's just, don't mock people. You know, like, there's animals that mock each other and stuff like that. Just don't do it. You know, it's not good. You know, don't mock another person's suffering. That makes you the asshole. They already feel bad enough. They got a fucking broken ankle. You know, they're sitting there with a broken ankle. You're sitting there mocking them. You're the dickhead. You're the dickhead that's doing that. You know, grab an ace wrap and wrap the fucking ankle up. Help them out a little bit. You know, like, it's a no fucking brainer. Like, all this shit is no brainers. Like, okay. Let's see. Okay, check this out. I worded this a little strange. I'm going to cut it after this one. I got more. I got to upload these slow. They slowed my connection down. All that kind of crap. They know they do. Anyway, so no initiated interactions with intent to like manipulate another into something. Okay, like schemy, fraudy, con manny type shit. You know, none of that shit. We're just not going to do that no more. Present someone up with an option. You know, they like it. They take it. Hey, man, that sounds like a good idea. I'd be into that. That's not so much manipulation. That's observing what you're good at and saying, hey, man, I'm doing this over here. You want to come check this out? That's not manipulation. That's just trying to show somebody something that's going to help them out. you know. But to say, for example, I'm going to initiate contact with this man over here. I see what he's got going on. I see what he's doing, and he's doing real good. I'm going to initiate contact with him under the veil of being his friend. You know, hey man, I just want to help you out. I got this and this and this. I'll help you out. And blah, blah. But really, what you're thinking is, I got this scheme worked out. I'm going to get his shit, and I'm going to throw him to the trash heap. You know, that is what I'm talking about. No more of that. No more of that. If you present yourself as a friendly, you better be a fucking friendly. Because if you get caught doing that shit, I've talked about these people that are really good at being mean to people like that. Okay, you don't want to be on these people's bad side. You know, you get caught doing that kind of crap, then you're going to deal with these people, regulators. There's an underground regulation force that's already been kind of working around. You don't want to be on the receiving end of that. So don't do it. Don't do it. If you see a guy or a couple partners, they got a good thing going on. They got a car wash going on. For example, they're running a car wash. Everything's kicking off great, and blah 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 blah. You just moved to the area, but you worked at a car wash, 10 states away. Walk up to them. You can be like, hey man, I worked at a car wash. Can I wash some cars today? And I'll show you what I can do. That's how it's done right. That's how it's done right. Like, that's good. Do that. Like, but don't do the other thing. Like, it's a no-brainer, guys. Like, I'm going to cut it now. I got more to come. I got to upload this one. I do this in a process. Because they're slowing my connection down. They cut my electricity today after I posted the first one. For obvious reasons. Anyway. Okay, this one's going to upload. We'll talk later.